Hey guys, what's up? Paladin here. Now on to the more important video, which to be completely honest, I probably should have done the gameplay already, but I feel like talking about it already, so I'll just loop the gameplay in the background if this video becomes too long. Because the second most controversial WWE superstar that I want to talk about is Dolph Ziggler. At least in my opinion, he's the most controversial person that I'd like to talk about. Anyways, moving on. Gee, where the fuck do I start? Ugh. WWE, do you just hate the fans? Do you just hate people that WWE just fans love to watch, regardless of how much they're making, how much money they're making you? I mean, sure, you lose a little bit of profit, but you'd appease to more fans eventually, and then you'd gain more profit. But no, because at certain moments when your profit's going down, you decide to just off people and put them in and replace them with people like John Cena. Which, by the way, if you didn't notice, John Cena, every time when he comes on, when he makes a promo, the ratings drop hard when Cena comes out. I'm sorry. They just do. I don't understand why he's still a person that WWE is even concerned with at the moment, because he's stale. They need to do something with Cena. It's boring now. I'm sorry. Just do something with him. Make him heel and make him not want the title every 5 seconds. But anyways, moving on. Just keep him out of the title picture. That's all I fucking ask. Just keep him out of the title picture for like a good year. Just make him have standby matches and fucking just make him, I don't know, if you're gonna give him a title, just give him something less for a while, like a tag team just championship run or something. Just not WWE World Heavyweight, please, please. But moving on, I'm getting off topic. We'll talk about John Cena fucking later. I could talk 20 minutes about his ass. But moving on. Now we're gonna talk about Dolph Ziggler, like I was originally going to. So yeah, so I'm gonna start from back when he cashed in the world heavyweight, cashed in the Money in the Bank contract and got the World Heavyweight Championship. Did you see how much of a pop Dolph Ziggler got when he came out and he won the World Heavyweight Championship that night? I can't remember specifically when that day was, but he came out and people were going ape shit insane, and he won the World Heavyweight Championship. And people just, he was a heel still at the time, and everybody was just cheering him. People were cheering him when he got the title, and people cheered him weeks after he had the title. And then he like drops the title. So like him and Del Rio had a match, and Del Rio won the title back, and everybody was just like, what the fuck? Seriously, people were like, dude, WWE, are you smoking something? What did you literally gave the guy the belt like a month ago. Well, not, yeah, like a month ago. He got a concussion for like another month, and then he drops it to Del Rio. Seriously? And the reasoning behind this is because Dolph Ziggler doesn't attract a crowd. Gee, if the guy had a concussion for a fucking month, I wonder why he doesn't attract a crowd. Literally, the guy had the title for like not even 2 months. Like, he had the title for 2 weeks. Then a month after, after the 2 weeks were up, he got a concussion. And then like for a month straight, he had a concussion. And then after that month, when he came back, he lost the belt to Del Rio at was it SummerSlam? No, it was not. It was the pay-per-view before SummerSlam. I can't remember off the top of my head. But the pay-per-view before SummerSlam, maybe that was Money in the Bank, maybe. Anyways, the pay-per-view before SummerSlam, he goes ahead and he drops it and to Del Rio, and everybody's like, okay, so at SummerSlam, it's going to be Del Rio versus Ziggler, and Ziggler's going to probably win it back, right? Wrong. He gets stuck in a fucking mixed tag team match, and it was with Caitlyn, and he fought AJ and Big E. That's what happened, right? Anyway, Jesus Christ, man. WWE, you wonder why you lose ratings sometimes. Maybe it's because you don't listen to your fans very often. Just for the love of God, man. Just, it boggles my mind. And then after he drops the title, and, you know, has that pay-per-view at SummerSlam, everybody's like, okay, don't worry, he'll win it back later. Nope, doesn't happen. The next pay-per-view, he gets put as the, you know what, fuck it, I'll just wiki this shit while I'm, like, you know, going ahead and doing stuff. We're gonna click on, you can probably hear me typing in the background, Survivor Series, and we're just gonna backtrack a little bit through the pay-per-views. That way I can quickly find out and be correct. Ooh, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Hell no, we don't want to look at Survivor Series of last year with Miz being on the cover and then not being a crucial point of Survivor Series. I think he was like, whatever. Anyways, let's backtrack a little bit. Hell in a Cell, WWE Battleground. I went to that. Hooray. Night of Champions. Was it Night of Champions that it happened? Let me see here. Primetime players. Nope. I keep hitting. Stop. I keep hitting the previous Night of Champion, like the previous pay-per-view, and so yeah, at SummerSlam, him and Biggie Langston and AJ Lee. The next pay-per-view was Night of Champions. All right. And, was he even in? Oh, he wasn't. So that's why I got confused. Dolph Ziggler was not even in Night of Champions. So let's move on to Battleground. And he is the... Yeah, okay, so he was the pre-show of Battleground. And I got ridiculously fucking pissed off. And I was just like, dude, really? You put him as the fucking pre-show? Really? WWE? You're gonna put Dolph Ziggler as a pre-show, like, character? Seriously? I was baffled. I was like, really? Really? And, like, I thought that instead of Sandow, we'll get to him in a moment, actually, too. He'll probably be one of the people that I talk about, just not anytime soon. I'll probably get more ticked off at what WWE is doing to him later. And, you know, I thought that him and Sandow, you know, Ziggler and Sandow, were going to have, like, a briefcase match, you know? Like, Ziggler was going to beat him for the briefcase, and he was going to get back into the title shot. That didn't happen. Let's see here. Let's, Hell in a Cell 2013 now. So that was the last pay-per-view. Is Ziggler even in this pay-per-view? No, I don't think he is. Yeah. So I am totally correct here, and Ziggler is not even in this pay-per-view. Going up to Survivor Series 2013, he's not even in the card yet. He's not been, you know, located there yet. But it just bothers the hell out of me. Ziggler should be World Heavyweight Champion right now. Not John Cena, not Del Rio. It's so stupid. Oh, he drops ratings because he had a concussion and he wasn't even there as champion. I don't even know if the concussion was real, then you especially shouldn't drop the belt from him because he isn't giving ratings. Jesus, he has a concussion. And no crap, he's not going to be, you know, in WWE. And then, like, fucking, if the concussion was fake, you still didn't put him on TV, so how is he going to give you good ratings if he's not on TV? Which, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, you barely showed Ziggler on Raw, which barely anybody watches SmackDown, to be honest, because one, it's taped, and two, the people aren't, it's just generally not as interesting as Raw. More surprises happen on Raw than SmackDown. And this SmackDown, which, by the way, it is November 14th, but SmackDown's taped. So today is Thursday, if I remember correctly. So tomorrow, you know, SmackDown's taped. It's taped on Tuesday, and this SmackDown, something interesting happened. But anyways, yeah, you know, SmackDown's usually not the one that is the best in terms of deciding whatever. Just that is the show you do not want to watch. Don't watch SmackDown. If you have to pick one, just watch Raw all day, every day, and pay-per-views if you want to. But anyways, so they showed him on SmackDown constantly, which doesn't get a lot of views, and then they rarely showed him on WWE as the World Heavyweight Champion, and when they did, it wasn't even during a big promo or segment, so it was just like, gee, the guy's not making you money. I wonder why. You booked him terribly. Anyways, his match with Del Rio was insanely great, by the way. Me and my friends, we were watching that, and we were not expecting that match to be as good as it was. The match was amazing. As a matter of fact, I feel as if, like, Ziggler and Del Rio kind of just had at it during the match. Like, it wasn't scripted. I feel like they just literally went at it because they had really good chemistry at the time. That's my thing about it. Like, that's what I think, possibly, is what happened. Like, they had really good chemistry, and Ziggler was like, hey, let me show WWE that I'm awesome, or whatever. And they threw a good match. Not that Del Rio wasn't awesome during the match either, it's just his character in general is what bothers me. Most of you probably know that already. I'm just tired of seeing him as champion, and the only time when he's really relevant at all is when he's champion, but that's my opinion. But yeah, it's really bothersome to not see Ziggler as champion. It's just really annoying. The next person that I'm probably going to talk about is Daniel Bryan. Then after that, who else besides? Maybe then I'll do Damien Sandow after Daniel Bryan. These two videos, Ryback and Ziggler, will come out quickly, like right next to each other. Ryback is obviously coming first because I recorded that one first. Let me know in the comments. This isn't like making my roster opinions videos irrelevant, by the way. The roster opinions video kind of covers very quickly each superstar within, like, 20 minute, like within a 20 minute to 30 minute video. These videos right here are mainly about my personal feelings towards one person, and it gives me a really long time to talk about how I feel about the person and what they should be doing in WWE right now. I mean, for fuck's sakes, man. Ziggler is practically, a lot of people actually will agree with this statement, Ziggler is practically the new Shawn Michaels. The guy shows off a lot, that's his gimmick, and Shawn Michaels showed off a lot, and to not weird out anybody or anything. Ziggler is, you can imagine him doing the things that Shawn has done in the past, by the way, being on Playgirl, and just sitting on that magazine with the fucking title wrapped around his leg. If you have not seen that picture, it's hilarious, and it's just like, women like, okay. Not that Shawn at the time wasn't a handsome guy or anything, or Ziggler isn't a handsome guy. They're both clearly, the minute they took off their shirts back in the day, well, Ziggler, as of right now, people went apeshit. But anyways, that always happens, especially with Randy Orton and people like him. But, moving on. I think that's the only reason why most women watch wrestling, to be completely honest, not to be sexist or anything, but I just think, like, it's like, oh, this is so boring, I don't care about anything. And then they, like, whip off their shirt, and women are just like, oh, those goddamn pecs and shit. And I'm just cracking up whenever, like, I'm watching, Raw or SmackDown, and they take off their shirt, and the women are just going crazy. But anyways, this kind of got off topic, but I kind of already have really heavily expressed my opinions about Dolph Ziggler in one of the Raw roster opinions videos. I talked about him for like 5 minutes then, so I didn't really have too much to say about him in this video. I just wanted to get this video out of the way. So if you like the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more, guys. And again, tell me who you want me to talk about next, but next up will probably be Daniel Bryan and then maybe Damien Sandow. If you have any more people that you want me to talk about, again, just post them down in the comments below. And remember, guys, stay sexy and peace.